Vivian! They do have rights, love.
It's Scott's house.
Yeah, I know, but Debbie and Jasmine live there. It's the home.
Did you see that?
Just ignore him. Focus on nice things, like winning that dance competition yesterday.
Hey, managed to knock any kids over this morning?
I'm so sorry.
You're not half as sorry as you're going to be, mate.
Was he just threatening you?
Right, I'm calling the police.
Pull it away, man. Don't need any more bother.
You do well to run off. Come on, let's get you inside, love. Oh,
Give the key, son, I'll shut the door.
How is he?
it'll be all right, love, won't you, sweetheart?
Ah, thank God.
Sam!
What's she doing here?
Dunno. Who is she?
Social worker.
What with Grayson being away on business, I thought I might invite Katie over for lunch. Do you think you could make it?
Sorry, I've got a meeting.
Oh, can't you cancel?
What for?
Because I'd like you to be there. Knowing Grayson, he'll have been force-feeding her poison for weeks. You and I need to present a united front.
I've got to work, Purdy.
Please, it's important.
What time?
Thank you.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, stop worrying.
Can't. We should have stayed with him.
Well, how could we? She said she wanted to speak to him on her own.
But who called the social services anyway?
Well, it's probably just routine.
It is if you're a dingo.
I suppose you know I want to sell Tuggill.
Why are you telling me?
Hope my wife isn't bothering you.
No more than usual.
How is he, little Samson?
He's fine.
So all's well that ends well. Anyway, about Tuggill.
A word in your shell light, my sweet. The grandson could have been killed.
Yes, and now he's eating a sticky bun, so what's your point?
Leave it.
Never.
And you say you turned your back on him for a second?
Half a second. Less than that. I can look after him, you know. It wasn't me who's knocked him down.
No, but he was in your care. And when you turned round, you say he was gone.
I just said so, didn't I? Why are you asking me all these questions?
Well, I need to establish what happened. Samson's fine, but the outcome could have been much worse. You do know that.
Of course I do. I'm not thick.
Can't be easy being a single parent.
You know, we manage.
Even so, it must have been less of a burden when you lived at home with your family. I assume they helped out.
Are you saying I can't cope?
No. I am, however, suggesting that maybe you're finding it a struggle.
Well, I'm not.
Sam, the last time I was here, Samson had ingested vodka. I'm here to help.
Well, I don't want your help.
I'm not the enemy.
You're not helping, though, are you? You just sat there asking stupid questions.
It's a wonder you don't rattle.
I don't care if I shake, rattle and roll, as long as I'm still breathing.
You've not finished your fry-up.
Maybe that's because he ordered toast and porridge. Doctor's orders, remember? Fatty food clogs his arteries.
You've missed your calling. You should have been a nutritionist.
It ain't rocket science.
Right, now I'd best get off. Some of us have got work to do.
Is David working today?
I'm not sure. Why?
Because if he is, maybe you could take the day off. Look after me dad.
Go on. You work full pelt for weeks.
Why don't you give David a ring? See if he can manage without you.
Excuse me. Hello? No, I can't make it. It's just awkward, that's all. He is my husband, David. For the time being, anyway.
Look, I'm not answering any more questions.
Oh, Sam, please, you're making it extremely difficult.
No, I want you out of here.
What's going on?
She thinks I'm a bad parent.
I never said that.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to.
We'll be doing a follow-up call.
See? Now, what did I tell you?
was just asking him a few questions.
Oh, don't worry about it, love.
He got very defensive.
That's our Sam for you.
The thing is, if he continues to refuse our help, your grandson could find himself on the at-risk register. I'll give you my card. Perhaps you could have a word. And park round the back. Remember, don't knock. I'll ring you when I'm ready.
I hope you're not about to do something stupid.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, talking of which.
Do you intend doing any work today? Only I'm due at the pub in half an hour.
Did you get my message about lunch?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was going to get back to you, but the thing is, I've got to go...
Actually, when I said lunch, I meant more of a working lunch.
Sorry?
The Montgomery contract. I think we should go through it.
Oh, right. OK.
So, little Samson's fine after his accident, is he? Good. Glad to hear it. And how's things with you?
Why do you interest all of a sudden?
Oh, you know, it's good to chat. Tell you what, why don't you have that on the house?
Hey?
In fact, why don't you have two?
What are you after?
Funny you should say that.
Hello. Company, or would you rather be left alone?
I know you were just trying to help earlier.
Why are you shutting me out?
I'm not.
So why didn't you tell me about your eyesight?
Never popped up in conversation. Hardly an opening gambit, is it? Oh, have I told you about me cataracts? Not really me.
Having cataracts isn't the end of the world, you know.
You haven't got them. Talk to us when you have. I'm getting old, Eric.
Don't be old.
Men don't get old.
Oh. I think you find they do.
No, they don't. They just become distinguished. Look at Robert Redford. Next thing you know, I'll need a hip replacement. See if you fancy us then.
I wish you'd told me. I thought you and I were a team.
We are?
Are we?
Apart from when I hate you.
Oh, Valerie. Valerie.
Why me, Eric?
Come on. Get lost!
That's no way to talk to your uncle.
Well, what do you want?
Got a surprise for you. Well, I'll just have to get blotter on my own then.
What, have you won the pearls or something?
Something like that, but enough to get us both tozzled.
Where have you got that?
Let's just say a little filly of mine came home to roost.
Buzzing.
Oh, since when did you start laying tables?
Since I became a waitress. Birdie asked me.
Ah, Perdita.
Oh.
She has got you under the thumb, mate.
Yeah, all right.
Who's the extra plate for? Me?
No, Katie's coming to lunch. But now you come to mention it.
No, thank you. Girly lunches don't quite do it for me.
Oh, come on, Carlos, think of it as do me a favour.
You're on your own, mate.
Don't be a prank. At least stay and have a drink.
I'll get lost.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh, you don't mind if Carl joins us, do you? He's starving.
No, of course not. It'll be an absolute pleasure.
Cheers. Remind me to return the favour.
Oh, don't be a Jessie. Go and get a corkscrew.
It's me.
Oh, it's like liquid nectar.
Tastes more like ale to me. Right. Nice one, Shadows. I'm going.
No, where you off?
I'm going home.
No, we've only just started.
You be here. My back teeth are floating.
Hellfire, you're getting through these fast.
That's because they're going down a tree. You sit down. Couple more when you're ready, Bob.
Make that one, Bob.
Hey, look, we've hardly made a dent in this.
You're a bit flush, aren't you?
Aye, and I've got some more in my back pocket and all.
I hope it's legal tender.
Of course it's legal tender. That's your wife.
What's Viv got to do with it?
No. Nothing at all. No. That was the name of the horse I backed.
Viv?
No. Ask your wife.
Oh, right. Very good. Yeah, listen. Talking of Viv, that's me definitely for the off. I don't like leaving the house empty for too long. Not with her up pro, anyway.
Hey, look, come on, look. Don't be a sports sport. We could play pontoon. I mean, think of the money you could win.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I'll get some more wine.
No. I'll get it. I'll just go and get myself another. Excuse me.
So, how's Gray? I take it he's not driving you mad?
You said you wanted to talk about the Montgomery contract.
Oh, yes.
Atmosphere's a bit strained in there, isn't it?
Strained? It's like a flaming wake.
That's the toffee noses for you.
I think it's more to do with the situation.
What situation?
It's complicated. It's hard to say in a few words.
Well, why don't you try a whole sentence? Go on.
Katie's pregnant with Purdy's baby.
Sorry, what?
Well, technically it's Grayson and Purdy's.
Have you finally lost the plot?
She's the surrogate.
What?
It's not funny, Carl.
Tell me this is a joke.
I wish it were.
Oh! Looks like he's won again. Chance another do.
Yeah, but this time I want to be banker.
Well, as long as little Samson's all right, eh? I mean, that's what matters.
Yeah, true.
I don't know the half of it.
Oh, stop being so negative.
Come on, Lisa. Since when have the social services ever been a friend to us dingoes? Go on, name one.
OK, they haven't. But that's not going to change anything, is it? I mean, the best thing we can do is to work with them.
Interfering busybodies.
Well, she seemed like a nice lady to me.
Should never have left home in the first place.
I'm not arguing with you.
Something like this were bound to happen.
Look, Zach, I could sit here all day and rail against the system if I thought it were going to do any good, but it won't. We've got to go round there and tell him to move back in with us. That way, social services might just back off.
Well, I won't bank on it.
Oh, come on, Zach. It's worth a try. What else are we going to do?
Montague Montgomery. Now there's a name.
Oh, yes, and he's everything you'd expect. His father's an earl or something. It makes Grayson and I look like country bumpkins.
Not for me, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Pregnant women shouldn't drink.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. I'm family. Well, almost. If you and Numpty get married.
Leave it.
It's bound to come out sooner or later.
Yeah.
So how's Grayson feel about all this, now that you two are separated?
Well, we are adults.
I've got kids, and believe me, when the family unit breaks down, things can get pretty tricky.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, my only concern is Katie, and as long as she's happy, then so am I. You don't seem at all shocked.
Should I be?
Well, what I mean is you appear to be taking it in your stride. Most people wouldn't, which was why we hadn't told anyone.
Oh, you can count on me. I'm made up for you. To the baby.
Thank you.
And it's that simple.
Bookkeeping made easy. Think you've got the hang of it?
What's going on?
Dad's talking me through the accounts.
Miles has offered to help out.
Thought you could do with a hand.
Thanks, but there really is no need. I can manage.
It's no problem. I'd like to get more involved.
Come on, no more arguments. It's time we all pull together. So you two had better start getting on.
Long time since we've done this.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be doing it now if you didn't feel sorry for us.
Lorraine?
I'd trade me in for a younger model if I were you.
Oh, I'm quite happy with the old banger, thank you very much. Oh, sorry. That came out wrong.
No, it came out exactly right. I am an old banger. And believe me, once things start going wrong, that's it. First off, it's the brakes, then the ignition, and whoosh, before you know it, your big end's gone. You're clapped out and on your way to the knacker's yard before you know it. That's me in a nutshell.
You have cataracts, not a life-threatening illness.
Not yet, I haven't.
See a specialist, please.
You sound like Johnny. See a specialist. I can't even see the asparagus in front of us.
I'll go with you. They're not going to get any better. In fact, they can only get worse.
I know.
Looks to me like you only have one option. Well, you've got two, but the other one's completely insane. It's a very simple operation.
You say you'll come with us?
Of course. For me, please.
Go on then.
Try as hard as you like, you won't get in there. Not unless you're Paul Daniels.
Huh? No, you can have an old bag.
Enjoy your several pints with a village alcoholic.
You stitched me up.
Like a kipper. We can all play dirty, and I can play dirty the most.
Why don't you just move back in with us for the time being, any road?
It's up to you. Last thing we want to do is interfere.
We'll just be there for you if you need us.
I live here.
Can you just think about it carefully?
There's nothing to think about.
Told you it'd be a waste of time.
It's my life.
Well, what about Samson?
What are you trying to say, that I can't look after him?
In a word, yes. Come on, he's ended up in hospital twice.
Yeah, and both times it weren't my fault.
Yeah, well, do you think that's how the social services will see it? To them, you're just a statistic
Look,
now.
Can we just all calm down? This'll wake Samson.
Why are you being so bloody minded, Sam? We're here to help.
Yeah, I don't need your help.
Well, that is a matter of opinion.
I'm a grown-up and I can do what I want.
We are worried about your love. Why don't you just move back in with us just for a little bit?
At least until the social services are backed off.
I want to cope on my own.
I knew it'd be like this.
Look, just get out, both of you. We're not moving nowhere.
Oh, I'm going to get you for this.
You can fly to the moon for all I care.
Well, you got me out of there under false pretences.
And there's no tooth fairy. Now, scram!
Wanted to keep your mouth
I need
shut.
to get in there and get me stuff.
Scuzzy belongings
what's
were
going
out
on?
the back garden.
Who cares? Just let's get
me,
home.
They were minging.
Yeah, you're going to regret this.
The only thing I regret is letting a dingle move in the first place. Now on your bike!
I don't have a bike! No luck!
Oh, sorry.
Get the drinks in, lad. We could be here quite some time.
You don't have know how to pick 'em, don't you?
Huh?
Well, why do you have to make it so complicated? First there was Louise, fair enough. Then there was Sadie. And now you're with a woman who's carrying another man's child, except she isn't, because she's got a surrogate. What's up with you?
She's different.
That old chestnut. Be funny if it wants a tragic.
Have a look at your own life, Carlos. It's hardly Mills and Boone, is it? It's more Stephen King.
Sorry, remind me again, what else do you want? Bit of a stressful day.
Oh, in that case, you don't want to know what's going on outside.
Sorry?
A bit of a fracas, Eli and Viv.
Back in a sec. Great.
We need to talk.
You can't just change the lock. Yes, I can, and I have. He gave me no option.
Have you never heard of the term sitting tenants?
I'm not interested. Scott wants to sell the place, and that is the end of the story.
And what about me? What am I supposed to do now?
Right, can the calmest person here just tell me what's going on?
Oh, stay out of this, Bob. If I were you, I'd move your stuff before I call the council.
What stuff?
All our belongings, she struck to me in the back garden. You haven't?
It's nothing to do with you?
What about all my paperwork?
It's in a bin bag, apart from his underwear, which is in a reinforced plastic bag marked hazardous waste.
Do you know, I've a right mind to lamp you one.
Hey, we'll be having none of that.
Go on then, hit me, show us all what a big man you are.
Inside, now!
Get off me.
I don't believe this.
I'm just giving you some friendly advice.
No, Nicola, you're threatening me. It's my dad's company and I've got a right to be involved.
Yeah, and I'm his wife. And I've been running this company single-handed for months, so back off.
What are you going to do if I don't? Wrap me across the knuckles?
Trust me, you really don't want to find out. Never forget, I'm smarter than you are.
Oh, look, it's not my fault.
It never is. What am I going to do now? Well, we can always keep it Ashley's for the night. Brilliant, then what?
Oh, look, we'll figure something.
Don't touch me!
Debbie, will you not be like that?
How do you expect me to be? It's one cock-up after another with you. I should be used to it.
Debbie?
Get out of my face, Eli.
Look, I know you're angry, love, but...
Angry? I'm not angry, I'm furious. That was my house until I left you home alone.
Look, you were going to get you out one way or another anyway. It was by coincidence I stayed there.
Yeah, bad news just follows you about, doesn't it? Nice one, Eli.
Debbie, come back!
Drop dead!
Debbie! We're not missing Dad! Deb!
Tonight, the Carters are still trying to go straight. Just.
I want us to be a normal family.
I made the paper!
Whoever said crime don't pay is a moron.
It's not fair. You've been stuck in here while Mum's got us playing Mr. Nice Guy.
Honest continues at 9.